Oh my gosh, Tien! I know it is your adoption day cake, but I didn't mean for it to be Tien flavored. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone and welcome back to The Sims 4 Mew Lives Kitten Rescue Cafe. And yes, we still don't have the cafe opened and we still don't have any kittens, but today is going to be a great day because we are going to be able to celebrate our very first rescue of Tien, the cat that we adopted as a stray when we found him with his poor tail in terrible condition. We got him over to the vet office, we healed him up, discovered that he has alien heritage of some kind with those beautiful purple eyes and yellow fur, and today is the day that we are actually going to volunteer at the shelter next door and we are going to find him a new home. I am so I'm gonna miss him, but he is really glitched out and has been miserable following us around all of the time. So I think that he'll actually be happier of being able to find a home somewhere else. And it will let us put a lot more focus on working with Clover to become a famous cat. Our fame disappeared. We have like no fame. Oh my gosh. And we do need to gain some more money so that we can actually get the video station. We can start decorating the cafe. The usual. Oh, look at that confetti cake! That's so cute! Oh, and what do we have here? Search for vampire information on the computer. Well, honey, we need a computer first. But yes, so you guys know the drill by now. I'm always biting off more than I can chew with this series, but I'm really excited because today, let's go ahead and put this in our inventory. Today we are actually putting together a bunch of things to go sell to raise money for the animal shelter and also to raise money for Tien's adoption. So I'm pretty excited about this. That's why we have the volunteer at shelter special holiday event. We need to pamper pets. We need to play with laser pointers. We need to try to teach tricks. If we happen to stumble upon a dog, we might try working with the dog when we are volunteering at the shelter. We need to meet or adopt a pet. We're going to be meeting pets. I don't think we're going to be adopting a new one just yet. I don't know. I kind of do want to start adopting some kittens. But I really, then Clover would have company. Okay, we might end up adopting some kittens really soon because to be honest, I don't see Amelia coming home from the rescue cafe having adopted out her first foster cat without having some new ones that will be coming home with her, but we'll have to see. All right, she wants to eat an excellent meal. Lucky for you, Amelia, darling. Everything that you make is excellent. So let's have her eat her blueberry bagel. I wanted to make this confetti cake so that we can sell it, but also so that we could say it's Tien's adoption cake. Oh, now she wants to cook a meal. We can't take too long about this because technically we have work today. But a dryer? Start a club gathering. And actually, I think she could join. I forgot to have her do this last time, but there is a club I actually put together for Happy Paws volunteers. Want to help animals? So do we. Come join Happy Paws volunteers to help out at the animal shelter. And I actually need to have them meet with Talia, Aster, Eve, and Archer, who are all members of my Patreon Sims. So they're Sims that were created by my patrons. This is the Happy Paws volunteer club that they are part of. They want to be friendly to cats and dogs, be friendly with everyone. They want to clean. They want to care for cats and dogs. They want to train pets. So we might join them. And that will be the weekend group that we meet every weekend. Oh, and just imagine being able to make it so we can invite even more Sims. That'll be fantastic. But all right, so let's see. In order to raise money for adoption day, we do need to cook some more meals. So I do want to do a little pinch of baking. We're up to level 6 on our baking skill. Let's do some fudge bars. That sounds pretty awesome. And then maybe we could cook up a couple custom pet meals or a couple of the pet recipes. There's gourmet pet recipes now. Oh my gosh. Cubed carcass ranchati and marinated sausage. Okay, if we weren't going to be serving like human food, I would totally do that. And we would just sell like a ton of the pet food. Oh, and she's so excited to have Kitten here. Look at her go! Amelia, you are just feeling this, darling. But we have really started to work really well on so many of Amelia's different cooking abilities. She is great at baking, she is great at cooking, she is pretty good at gourmet cooking already, even mixology. Like, she's getting really talented at all these things. She's just still, like, dirt poor. Alright, let's get some fudge muffin, or some fudge cupcakes made. Kitten! Okay, wait, resume the fudge bars, darling. Come along, my dear. We need to focus. And then we'll bake one more meal, I think. We'll make some more fudge bars. So we'll have fudge bars, and we'll have a blue confetti cake to sell for Kitten's adoption day. Clover! Clover, no, you're misbehaving! Scold for knocking trash out. Oh, I hate to do it. Maybe he just wants the little booties off. I forgot to take the little booties off since we went earlier in the sim week, many weeks ago for us. But earlier in the sim week to the castle, let's see. Cook a gourmet meal. Oh, and she had to do all of this cooking for her job later tonight anyway, so that's good. And then we do need to, oh, I took out her aspiration, but we do actually need to train out misbehaviors. So let me jump back over to this one, and we might be able to successfully train out his misbehavior of knocking out the trash. So that would help us out. Yay! I am totally going to decorate these. Do not eat them, Kitten. I'm going to be gone for like 2 seconds to scold Clover for knocking out the trash, okay? Oh, there we go. Okay. He's like, what did I do? Yeah, Clover doesn't quite get it. But then let's get up and then let's decorate. Can I reach them? Or I think she put them like in the center of the table. So she's like, oh, I just can't figure that out. All right, try again, Amelia. Come on. We have a very busy day ahead of us. Gosh, I would love if I could get her some things to like never make her have to worry about going to the bathroom. I'm pretty sure still bladder is like one of the don't eat the no don't eat your cake. Oh, Amelia, you're supposed to sell that cake. Put it down. Oh, and we can get impeccable quality now. That would be so useful. But I was gonna get her like steel bladder. Okay, impeccable quality is probably the more important thing, because with that she has a chance to create impeccable consumables, which would probably sell for a lot more. So let's just grab that before I change my mind. Oh, I did it. Okay, Amelia, put that down. Amelia, put that down. We will now have to sell 1 piece of cake. All right, go ahead and decorate those adorable little fudge bars, if you please. I love the decorating. It's just so freaking cute. I also need to get rid of the hidden light that is making her look like a glowing kitchen angel. It's so cute. Put that down. Amelia? Down. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh, Kitten, what are you doing? He has been doing some of the funkiest moves the last few episodes. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to pet Clover a couple times so that we feel a little bit better, because she's feeling super bored. But watch at how much she loves her cats. A couple little scritches behind the ears. One scritch, scritch. There you go. Oh, that's amazing. Clover, you're fantastic. All right, so now how much? We have 2 confetti cake slices, 1 excellent fudge bar, and we have a half-eaten confetti cake now. Well, I guess we could sell it by slice. That's always an option. All right, Amelia, we're gonna sell the cake by slice. Thanks for that, but that's okay. I shouldn't be frustrated with her. All right, we're gonna go ahead and slice up the cake. I think this is actually, oh, this is, you know what? This is useful. I've never tried doing this before, so I didn't know that this was possible. I can't get you out of my mind lately. No, it was just a joke about the blue alien thing. Okay, we're gonna, again, no romance. Big giant X over any kind of romantic overtures until after the Kitten Cafe is open. We are interpreting that because she and Nell have zero relationship bar. We're interpreting that as like, I just can't wait to go eat at the Blue Alien Cafe again because they had such a good time. Not that I'm against those two being in a relationship, but I just, there's no, we've got too much to do. We're biting off like way too much already. All right, we're gonna go to the restroom. Summer, hey, I need to get out of the house. Want to join me for lunch at Alien Hangout? No, Summer. Everybody is just so eager. And then we're gonna come and Simstagram Tien after we're done. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. I love this. He's right on the counter. Oh, Tien. His little eyes are closed. People won't realize that you have those beautiful purple peepers with your eyes closed like that. But that's a nice picture of him. So we'll put that picture on the display. And then see, don't you dare eat that cookie. Don't you dare eat that. I really have to watch out for her because she will snack on everything we've got. You can have one piece of cake. Clover does not trust the toilet. One day we should get a talking toilet just so he can maybe develop a relationship with the talking toilet and be okay with toilets. But all right, now that we have made the snacks, now that we have the picture of Tien, we're going to pop over to the shelter and we're going to set up right here and start selling the items. And if someone buys the picture of Tien, we are going to say that he has been adopted. This is going to be very exciting. I know some of you guys will be upset, but we'll console ourselves with some foster kittens, I promise. Just, Tien is kind of glitched and he gets really miserable when we have to travel to other lots and he gets dragged there against his will. Also, from last time when we went to the Blue Alien Cafe, we got these really cool pieces. The savory bacon love petals, Simstagram prints. These are the experimental food Simstagram prints that I really love. We are going to go ahead and sell one of them to a publication to get a little bit of fame. And we're going to post this photo on Simstagram really quickly. There we go. Which I wonder... There we go. Maybe that'll give us some fame or something. And then Tien's actually our first foster cat that we're adopting out. We need like a special wall. Yeah, right over here. We'll start here. All right, Tien, I'm going to keep one copy of this picture of you. I mean, I really want a better camera at some point so that we can take really nice pictures of the foster cats. But if we have any luck managing to sell a picture of him, then we're going to go ahead and like, wow, like keep that forever to remember him by. I really wish we had a better quality camera, but that's cool. Let's come over and let's actually upload this to Simstagram as well, because that kind of upload to Simstagram will give us some fame. I saw that photo you took. The food looks amazing. Oh, thank you, Isabella. Hopefully you'll enjoy photos of the food that we will make soon. And there we go. What a cute image. Everyone loves it. Amelia has gained 20 followers. Wonderful. So hopefully that will get us attention for Tien getting a new home. All right, we'll visit with Tien and Clover. We're going to go next door and begin volunteering. I'm so excited. We should also have the other Happy Paws volunteers come join us and just say that this is a new place. It's only the second time ever we volunteered, but I love this lot and I love the idea that it's just right next door. So I temporarily changed this lot from a veterinary office to just a generic lot so that we could have cat owners and dog owners come visit. So I like the idea that maybe like once a week the vet office has this special cell. Do I want to set up just right in front of it? I was going to set up over to the side, but you know what? After last time's debacle of trying to get things sold, I'm willing to go the extra mile. All right, and then you can keep one slice of this cake. Just one, and you can eat it later. Let's see. And then just one picture of Tien. Can I? Oh, I see. I can't sell pictures of Tien. All right, we'll have to use something to represent Tien. We're going to use this dragon fruit. Holy cow, it sells for a lot. Okay, whoever buys the dragon fruit hereby adopts Tien. That should hopefully work. And let's go ahead and eat some cake before we start the sell. And then we'll give a picture of Tien. Clover, grab us a puffin feather and we'll be able to like make everything happen. But we'll put a picture of Tien. We'll give it as a gift to whoever quote unquote adopts him by buying my freaking dragon fruit. All right, hold still for a second. Eat thy cake. And now Tien's playing around. We might use some of the money that we make today to fill up some of the pet food bowls too. Alright, open it up. Alright, what do we have in here? Cardinal, Finch. Ugh, we're still looking for that puffin feather. Okay, that might be a little tricky to get. I hope people show up. Here, we can actually, let's go ahead and join the Happy Paws volunteers and start a gathering with them here. No! Don't start over there! My items! My fudge bars! I did not mean because they're still set to have the other lot as their... Yeah, there we go. All right, the Happy Paws volunteers, including Aster, this fine gentleman right here, the wonderful Talia, who is the club leader, Eve, who is right over here, and Archer, all Sims created by my amazing, wonderful patrons, have gathered around, and perhaps one of them might even be the one to adopt Tien. We are going to find out today. Also, well-curated collection. Amelia Sky has felt nothing as self-satisfying as viewing a collection of photos curated by herself from sharing a photo on Simstagram. Oh, she's starting to get excited about her little Simstagram too, which is good. Good, and all of our food is still here. I was so worried about that. All right, let's go ahead and we are going to stock the table. There we go. It's raining a little bit, but that should be fine. Let's go ahead and tend the table. Let's start a yard sale. And here we go! The day is finally getting started. How do you do, new friend Archer? Welcome, welcome. I hope you have a wonderful time. Let's go ahead and maybe even brighten his day. We can talk about volunteering together. So let's share a love of cats. This is awesome. Yay! And people are showing up. I was a little worried. They're going inside because it's raining. Not the best. Kitten! Kitten, come over here. Alright, let's mark up prices to maybe 200%. Yes! Come here, Kitten. Let me sell things to you. This man is... Oh, hello, Kitten. Friendly introduction. How are you? How are you? Would you like a wonderful slice of cake, or perhaps to adopt my cat, represented here as a dragon fruit? In the future, we'll have a little like cat icon, I think, to be able to oh, what's this? Meet or adopt? Yeah, you really like cats too? I'm so glad. Oh gosh, this guy's really excited. We've learned that Caitlin is a dog lover. That's so cool. So hopefully she likes dogs. Mortimer Goth is coming up. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. This guy is having a great time running in circles. Everybody, please, if you don't mind, do join us. Okay, we have a couple people coming to join us. Oh gosh, Clover, do you want to go ahead and maybe, all right, how are you doing, Mila Munch? I happen to know you like some good food. Let's go ahead and give you a sales pitch. Hopefully we can get some things sold. Come on. Stop with all of the chat and let's go ahead and give a couple sales pitches. Does anyone... Oh, I hear a puppy. Cashew, welcome. He's so cute. Hopefully we can teach him some tricks. Come on, people. Buy my cake. Buy my... Oh, Mila, come back. Alright, what about this lady? Let's give her a sales pitch. Let's go ahead and see if maybe Eve... Come on, donations! Donations to the shelter, please. Oh, geez, nobody is buying it. Everybody's just going inside and, like, reading books. Hold still, Jeffrey. Would you like some cake? Alright, come on, guys. Delicious cake. Oh, the Romance Festival is in town. They would have really yummy things that we could eat, but... I need somebody to buy some things. We're having worse results than usual. I am about ready to throw the sales table out the window. Look at this. Maybe I need to put it inside. Hey, Derek. Sales pitch. Oh, hey, I know you. You like our food. She's like she saw the sale and like ran. Oh, fine. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cancel this for just a second. Oh gosh, cashew? You're calling for love? Oh my goodness. Cashew wants some love. We might end up with Cashew puppies if we're not careful. Okay, Cashew, maybe I can go ahead. Can we do any training? We have to have a good relationship with you, so let's go ahead and just greet you. Like, at least you're out here, little Cashew. Everyone else is just completely ignoring us. Maybe if I move this inside? There's nowhere to put it inside. Clover's here. Clover's loyally standing under the table trying to help. Clover, could you go ahead and maybe like snag us some feathers? Alright, Cashew's here. Oh, yes, okay. And then, can I train to sit? Yay! The pet training skill acquired. Amelia Sky has acquired the pet training skill. She will be able to train dogs to sit, speak, fetch, roll over, and lie down, as well as show off their pet to other Sims. I think she's just having a good time hanging out with Cashew, because nobody is hanging out with us. Oh, good job, Cashew! Oh, and Clover has brought us some feathers. Let's see if maybe somebody made a huge donation. Let's come over and open this. And then let's go ahead and start tending the table. Dang it, still no puffin feather. Alright. And start yard sale. I'm gonna actually mark the prices up only 75%. Maybe we'll have more luck that way. Hello, people! I'm getting desperate. We're gonna start calling everyone over. Come on over, everybody. Come on over. Let's see if I can convince people. Hold still, my friend. Alright, we're happy. Let's sales pitch. Sales pitch. Come on, friends. Come on, new club members. We are having, oh, we were having a club gathering, but I guess the yard sale canceled it. Alright, come on. Alright, we now have smooth apology and cheerful introduction. We're working really hard. Oops, no, not just go away. Sales pitch. Come on. Sales pitch. Left and right. I'm not giving them a break. Not until you guys start buying something. Maybe if I just chat with them, it'll go better. Okay, maybe I should just focus on chatting. Maybe ask about career. The food is excellent, I swear. Discuss fine cuisine. Enthuse about cats. Maybe I just am doing something wrong. Maybe at a generic lot, it just doesn't work as well. Alright, what if it's only 50%? What if it's only 50, huh? What do you think, sales pitch? Alright, maybe if we just work on, like, building a huge relationship with everybody. Alright, you're a very upset individual. No, don't just go away. I keep sending everybody away when I actually am trying to give them sales pitches. Amelia, oh. We sold a piece of cake for 28 simoles. Baco, thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna brighten your day. Thank you so much. It's about time I started, like I'm gonna, like, flatter you. Let's come over here. Friendly, cheerful introduction. That's right. I've got good food. You people deserve it. Thank you so much. We have a sad kitty cat. Clover, he's probably bored. I'm sorry, Clover. There's Judith Ward yet again. Alright, friendly. Brighten day. Oh, look, there's so many people coming. Oh, Lily. Sales pitch, Lily, please. Oh my gosh. I'm so desperate for people to buy something. I can't believe how hard this is. Every time, I just figure it should be easier than this. Am I causing issues? Like, everyone's like, oh, it smells wonderful. Alright, cheerful introduction. Like, everybody is here. Wow, we're trying so hard. And now it's over. Okay, let's start a yard sale again. The prices are only marked up 50%. You would think it wouldn't be this hard. Come on, I'm not even getting things done. Give sales pitch, give sales pitch. He's cussing us out now because I've given so many sales pitches, I think. Ah, is it this hard to run a retail place? Well, Tien, it looks like nobody is adopting you today. How am I ever going to make any money off this stuff? Am I just going to have to, like, open up the normal retail shop even though it's not ready? This is really frustrating. And now we're completely exhausted and we have hardly done anything for volunteer at the shelter day. Alright, I'm just gonna let this last yard sale kind of play out. I'm not even gonna push it that hard. I'm just gonna have her be super friendly. We'll discuss fine cuisine. We'll discuss favorite recipes. Like, I wish people would come buy my things. I don't know why they won't. Markup prices, 25%. I'm cutting it as low as it can go. I can't believe you people. Like, I just don't believe this. I had so much more luck. Does it depend on the type of lot it is? Come and buy my stuff. I think it must depend on the kind of lot it is, because I've never had this bad of luck. And nobody is paying attention whatsoever. Alright, it's over. That's terrible! I can't believe it. It just was a horrible experience all around. I wonder what went wrong. I mean, nobody bought anything. It was awful. We're starving. Nobody adopted Tien. I'm really frustrated with this, actually. I really don't know how I feel right now. I honestly don't. We're gonna go home. I think that Amelia is really kind of shocked and had a bit of a rough day. We are returning home with Tien and with Clover. Well, Amelia, even with that red plumb bob of doom spinning over your head, I'm glad you feel like you've had a good day. So I looked it up, guys, and I gathered up some more information about just what may have gone wrong with our whole sales and like the table and everything. I'm hoping that I may have an idea of what we can do to try to fix this. Let me go ahead and drag all of the good pieces of cake over here. But apparently you can actually set up the table to passively sell while you are busy doing other things, and you basically have to like live with your table. Also, we're not going to use the dragon fruit anymore to represent Tien. I'm gonna actually, should I plant the dragon fruit? Can I plant the dragon fruit? Oh, we could plant a dragon fruit. You know what? I'm going to plant the dragon fruit out of the desperation that we'll just say it fell out of her pocket. And maybe we'll end up with a dragon fruit so we can finally have some money. Speaking of money, I'm going to sell these pictures. We could make more money taking pictures of our cats all day than that travesty. But apparently one of the things that you can do to try to make this sales table successful is you can go ahead and just stock the table like so. And you don't have to have your sim running you don't have to tend the table. You don't have to start a yard sale to really attract sims. Like, they can come by eventually. We'll see if that's true. I have now stocked the table. There's tons of food that doesn't spoil for like 7 days. I'm going to go ahead and buy a single like item. Let's send over some of her money. 400 from household to her retail. We're gonna buy something that's like a decorative piece that looks like a cat. I'm gonna see what I can find. There's man's best friend. Here's cat's best friend. There we go. And we're gonna sell this piece. And this piece is going to represent Tien and adopting out Tien, since I can't actually put photos to represent Tien. So we're gonna go ahead and just leave this. I think, can we tend the table? Markup prices. I'm marking it up to 100%, and then I think I can leave it, and people should, we're going to see if this theory works. This could be completely wrong, but from what I was reading on the forums, apparently the Sims will actually come and buy things passively. I'm going to see if that happens or not. Oh, Tien, we're going to scold you for the whole trash thing. We just had the precious little, dragon fruit fall out of her pocket. It actually grows and falls, so that's perfect. I'm gonna scoot it over here so that maybe we can finally have something in the front garden. And that just was rough. I feel so bad for poor Amelia. I don't think she had a very good day of it. Tien. I don't think she had a very good day of it. And Tien is still with us. And I mean, I'm glad for that. But I was really hoping that he would find his forever home today. So, we're going to have to keep an eye on this table and see if anybody uses it. I will, however, allow her to finish eating this fudge bar. And she did end up missing a day of work today as a result of keeping her... Yeah, she can't even go into work because it's too late. As a result of trying to help out at the cafe for, in the end, nothing. Or not at the cafe, helping out at the animal shelter for, in the end, what turned out to be nothing. But let's go ahead, maybe brush our cat. If we've got enough energy, we can brush Clover. Oh, nope, the event is over. We had a holiday day. Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, so we actually just took a holiday. And we still got some money, at least. So a little bit more. The boss is calling? Well, we had a holiday. That's interesting. All right, let's go ahead and sleep. And then I guess the only thing we can really do is kind of just keep an eye on the goods. I want to see if this is true, that Sims will wander by and purchase from us, even if we're not monitoring the table. But we're having some terrible, terrible luck when it comes to trying to sell things. Gosh, she's so excited from having the scrumptious fudge that she made. See, people, you would enjoy this fudge if you would just eat it. But I'm really, really starting to think that unless we open up the actual retail shop, nothing is ever going to happen. There's not even anyone out. Maybe it's the rain's fault. Maybe I can just blame the rain. All right, let's come over. Clover, can you just say somebody gave us a huge donation? Let's see if Clover can actually bring back the last puffin feather that we need. Or even like 2 puffin feathers. Because it's already Sunday, so next episode we're going to end up working with her grandma. So at least maybe we'll get really lucky and grandma will leave like a ton of extra money. All right, let's go ahead. Clover, did you manage to find the puffin feather? No. All right. Well, I mean, I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. We're going to have to figure out what to do. I have no idea how to handle this. Nobody came. Nobody assisted us. Maybe it's because it was raining, I guess I could say. And we're just going to have to figure out how I'm going to start making the mega money from here. I think that we're going to have to start getting even more creative than usual. And I don't want to open up this place as a retail shop till it was ready. I just want the freaking video thing. So I think that this is actually going to be Sky getting a bit desperate. Maybe she learned that there is something like a venue in a day, and if it's just pouring rain, it may not be the best day to try to sell this stuff. So, All right, Sky. Well, hopefully Grandma will have something useful to write to you. And who knows, maybe you'll gain some new inspiration from whatever special skill you're going to end up working on through one reason or another this coming week, because it is Sunday for her, which means that it is going to be time to have her grandma write to her and give her some gifts. It is going to be time to roll to see what her new lot trait will be. And it is going to be time to go ahead and roll to see what random skill she is going to be working on this week, because Sky does like to try new things. It keeps her from feeling down when her current projects completely blow up in her face. So, alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to buy one of her absolutely excellent, fantastic confetti cakes, do go ahead and leave a like. And if you would like to adopt Tien, or see who ends up adopting Tien, do please consider subscribing so that we can see, hopefully, this finally be successful next time. But there's literally no one anywhere. There's just nobody here. Oh my gosh. I take that back. What on earth? I've never seen someone slip in the mud before. I shouldn't have laughed. That wasn't kind of me. All right. All right, we're done here. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.